Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy, the Infantile One to review side Tan Tiger 01, the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, Tan Tiger 01, follow me on Twitch at Infantile1, and follow me on Instagram as well. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the Bangladesh versus Afghanistan T20 series. You didn't think I was going to miss covering this, at least in some capacity now, did you? Yes, I saw the matches. I saw the first match, horrendous bowling of Abul Hassan and 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 whatnot, and I think like Abu Jad was playing in that match too. Yes, with all the indications of playing spin before, they ended up playing pace. And yes, I noticed the lethargic kind of body language. I noticed the sense of apprehension by all the other batsmen to Mujibur Rahman and obviously Rashid. I think his name is Rashid Khan. Yeah, Rashid Khan. And like I said, the pressure of the spinners actually end up giving the Pacers the wicket. In that regard, I will say Bangladeshi Pacers bowled somewhat better, especially because I'm actually impressed with thing. Abu Jair in his third match bowled pretty well, but Abu Haider, he kept going consistently around the wicket and like, yeah, barring a few wides here and there, but he actually got some decent decent pace and bounce. What do you know? He should in my account, he should have played the first game, and they should have tried to get something out of the pitch instead of trying to swing the ball. But in the end, this match, no, this entire series, it came down to two things. Afghanistan had better spinners, much better spinners than Bangladesh. First thing. Because the pressure created by the spinners, it took the more important wickets at crucial times, and it prevented from either chasing a decent total or even making a decent total. In fact, the highest we made in this match, no, in this series, Bangladesh, was in the last match, the one which we lost by 1 run. And no, you can't blame Mushfiqur Rahim for that. Maybe you can. Who knows? Yeah, I would say it's more to do with the extras. If there were like two less wides, wouldn't have been that. It might have made a difference. We would have maybe won by 1 run, and 2 run-outs don't help either. Okay. Now the thing about the spin. Look what it led to. It led to Soumya Sarkar, an opening batsman, batting at number 7. I'm sorry. In T20 right now, I think number 7 or number 8 should be Shakib. He should play himself as a not a batting all-rounder, as a bowling all-rounder. Because even in this IPL, with the bat, he has not delivered in a while, though. He has not delivered in a while, and I think the number 3, number 4, it should be try and establish a Soumya Sarkar. If you're gonna go Liton Das, okay, fine. Try and establish a Soumya Sarkar at a number 3, or move up Mahmudullah to number 3 or something like that. Or if you if you don't want to break the left combination, of the first, of the top 3. So nonsensical bowling changes, team changes, nonsensical bowling decisions, and nonsensical batting orders. That's what the pressure of the spinners created. So that's the first thing. The second thing was the 6 hitting ability. Go back even in the last match. Afghanistan hit more sixes, I believe, than they hit fours. And that too by quite a distance. Look, the Bangladeshi players, they're not six hitters. Look, like they're not genuine six hitters. Mushfiqur Rahim is not a genuine six. Like he, when I say six hitter, I mean like a slogger, like an Afridi type of thing, like Afridi in his heyday type of thing, or a Chris. No, I wouldn't say Chris Gale. Chris Gale, I rate Chris Gale higher than Afridi because Chris Gale can play that masterful innings as well, much more than Afridi. Okay. Lirandas tries, but just the like that the you can maybe say the like the raw physical strength is not there because Chris Gale, like let's say Chris Gale is a tall motherfucker. He's like basketball height mother, like like a good basketball height athlete type of motherfucker. Chris Gale. Sorry about language if you anyway you're fasting. He like Shahid Afridi is a very powerful dude as well, and like the Afghans, they're generally very powerful dudes. Generally, generally very powerful. Very strong people. But I think that should have been countered in a way, and Bangladesh failed to do that. So that six hitting ability also led to so many batting changes. They were like, oh, bring in Arful Haq. Oh, bring in Shomo Sharkar. I'm like, you know what? You might as well have flown in a Zakir Hassan. Like, oh yeah, he hit six. Hey, you might as well flown in a Chokka Naeem. Naeem Islam, who had that brief nickname of Chokka Naeem, like because he hit six sixes in a domestic game once. So this series, I would say this was very important. This was very, very important for Bangladesh because it actually exposed a lot of weaknesses in Bangladesh's game plan, not only in T20 but even moving forward. For one, it exposed that Bangladesh, does not produce quality spinners anymore, like frontline spinners anymore. Yeah, you have the young up and comers. Yeah, they will, yeah, they will have to prove their merit. They will have to prove it. And Bangladesh, they need to stop. Listen, they need to stop with this symmetry attack. Is what I call it. That like right arm off break bowlers are only good for left-handed batsmen, and left arm off break bowlers are only good for right-handed batsmen. They need to stop this shit. What else they need to do? They need to now start investing in in looking for leg spinners. Not an Alok Kapali. No. Alok Kapali is not a genuine leg spinner. Alok Kapali is an all rounder. He's more of a batting all rounder, like middle order. He doesn't bat low order. He's like top middle order batting all rounder. So, and their pace attack, good lord, it needs to be more consistent. I mean, Courtney Walsh said that if they can execute it properly, and you should have seen it right there that there was some Courtney Walsh did not have that much faith in his pace attack because he left that sense of apprehension about having complete faith in this pace attack. So that and the injury of Mustafiz did not help either. But yeah, the pace attack, they definitely need to pick their game up much more, especially with the West Indies series coming up. And yes, they're coming to Florida. I'm not going to watch them because, like I said, I've been to stadiums before. It's not my thing. I've been to cricket stadiums before as a spectator and as a player. As a spectator, it's not my thing. And like Shakib said, batting, bowling, fielding, everything, and add to that, running between the wickets. Because that's one thing we did not see Bangladesh have a problem with for I won't say very long time, but for a good amount of time, the running between the wickets. The the matches against Afghanistan, it created such a pressure that even that started to fall apart in the third match. Yeah, we got some form back from Mahmudullah and Mushfiqur Rahim. I would say little too late because the series is already done. But to their credit, kudos to them. They tried, and they played Rashid Khan with a little bit more authority, especially those two. So kudos to them for what it's worth, and kudos to them. Kudos to Bangladesh for creating such like I said, like them or hate them, Bangladesh are at least they will give you something entertaining. Not in every match, but at least in something in a series, they will give you something entertaining. So kudos to Bangladesh for actually like making the third match very entertaining. I thought it was gonna be a draw. Had they like scampered really fast, I thought a draw was on the cards. And I've gotten that 3 instead of 2. All right, so moving forward. Oh, by the way, congratulations to Afghanistan. And by the way, don't don't act like you didn't see this coming. The Nidahas Trophy. Everyone's going on a victory with the Nidahas Trophy. Okay, Bangladesh are ranked number 10. Sri Lanka are ranked number 8. Who do you think is ranked number 9? Oh, sorry. Afghanistan ranked number 8. Bangladesh ranked number 10. Who do you think is ranked number 9? That's right, Sri Lanka. So Bangladesh beat a number 9 ranked team. A number 10 ranked team beat a number 9 ranked team twice. And thought they and people started to think they're on top of the world. No. It doesn't work that way. No. And Afghanistan, by all measures, by all accounts, they deserve to be better than number 8. Especially the momentum they have right now, they deserve to be better than number 8. If any flaws in Afghanistan's game plan, it would be their batting, because they need to rely more on they need to start to learn how to hit fours more often, the grounded fours more often. Apart from that, and apart from a bit of the fielding and occasional glimpse of bad pace bowling, but that happens with every team. Good enough. Good stuff. Good stuff by Afghanistan. So like I said, a number 10 team lost to a number 8 team, and the number 8 team by all measures deserves to be better than a number 8. Big freaking deal. And that's why I'm not too disappointed with this 3-0. I knew Bangladesh were the underdogs going in. I knew that. And they were big time underdogs going in. I knew that. I'm not delusional about this. Okay, so Bangladesh moving forward. Right now they got a new coach, Steve Rhodes. And Steve Rhodes, I would say he might be seeing this as his opportunity to break through into the mainstream, into the top coach, you could say category, the top tier of coaches, because an international coach is much more revered than a domestic coach, especially if you're the coach of a test playing nation. Usually, I wouldn't say all the time, but I would say most of the time. Bangladesh, they still have places like batting coach and a fielding coach, I think, to sort out. And it seems like by June 20th, things will move forward. They're starting the training camp on June 20th. And by the way, kudos to the Bangladeshi women's team. Kudos to the Bangladeshi women's team. They actually beat India. And, well, surprise, surprise, the Bangladeshi team beat an Indian team and threatened them to kick them out of a tournament. Surprise, surprise. Well, kudos to them, Fatima and Rumana and Salma Khatun, I think she's playing. So, with the limited resources that Bangladesh women's cricket is provided, they're willing to pull off they're managing to pull off some good performances. So kudos to them. And to end it all, let's just wait to see how the training goes for West Indies, because now you pretty much have a full team back online. You have Shakib back. You're gonna have Mustafiz back. Well, except Nasir Hussain. You're gonna have Mashrafi Mortaza back. So let's see how all of this goes, and let's see if Mortaza is given that test recall. And finally, I would like to give a congratulations to Shakib Al Hasan. I believe international 10,000 runs and international 500 wickets. Only the third man to do it, but the quickest man to do it. Quicker than Jack Khalith and Shahid Afridi. The quickest man to do it. Even this dip in form, Shakib, greatest left arm spinning, the pure left arm spinning all-rounder of all time. Alright, let me know what you thought about this thing in the comment section below. And this is Tamwan Tanveer, the Bengal Dragon, signing out. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button.